This is a trust walk. Because when you go beyond what belief, when you're going beyond that belief into who He is, God's going to do some stuff that's going to blow your mind. You serve a God that is so illogical, He is logical. If all you can say is, that's just God, just let it happen. That's God. And when things don't seem like you have to trust Him, when you know who He is. Because again, you still got that, you have the filing cabinet full of stuff. But belief is, God's saying, you trust me. You're like, are you crazy? Why do I have to trust you? God's like, you need to trust me. Let me repeat what I just said to you. God, are you crazy? Why do I need to trust you? Like, because if you trust me, you have faith that I can do it. Oh. Alright, I have faith. And I trust you. Alright, but who He is back all over His stuff. Hey, I'm going to do this for you. And you trust me on it. Okay. When you know Him for who He is, you can accept what He says. You can accept the teaching that's being said. And I know there's going to be a discipleship program starting this week. Starts today?
Started already this morning.
We're in the middle of it right now.
Amen.
And we talked about the disciple, about how with the disobedient disciple gets thrown off the island. It's one of those things where when God is speaking to you and He's using vessels to speak to you, listen. It's the whole thing about trust. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Because God is probably speaking to that person for your life. I've been discipling someone officially for about 2 years, unofficially since they've been in NADA. And we have this thing. I told him that our discipling sessions is not going to crack open the Bible, we're going to read some scriptures, we're going to pray, we're going to feel good about ourselves because it's the Christian thing to do. I said, no, we're going to get to the nitty-gritty. You're going to talk to me. We're going to talk about life. We're going to use the Word to talk about our lives. And then we're going to grow from there. And make sure you're listening when God speaks, because it is specifically for your life. You listen to what He says. You don't just do your own thing. It's the whole doing your own thing. I'm going to run. I want to run after God eventually. But in the meantime, I'm going to go chill over here and do whatever I want to do. Or, as a teenager say, I'm grown. We say that to God. God, I'm grown. I know what I'm doing. Okay? I'm grown. And God's saying, okay, listen. So, some of you guys probably saying, okay, my child, it's okay. For me, God just gets in my face. He's just like, listen. Who created the world? Me. Not me. You did. Exactly. Who sent His Son down to earth to die for your sins? Because if He didn't die for your sins, you'd probably be dead because your descendants would have got killed by now. You did. All right, listen. In the grand scheme of things, you have to trust me. You don't. Your life is not your own. Once you give your life to God, it's not yours. It's His. And we live for His glory and His honor. And when God tells you to move, you move. When God says to you, you know you're not supposed to be doing what you're doing, and you keep on doing it anyway, you're being disobedient. And God's like, I don't know, what can I do with you? You're leaning on a belief. You're not leaning on who I am. You're not leaning on my reputation. You're leaning on what I can give you. You're leaning on the good stuff, but you're not leaning on the wrath or the stuff that you know about me. But trust in the Lord with all your heart. You're not paying on understanding. So I'm going to close because it's almost noon. And I know you're hungry. I am. Just saying, okay, guys, no, you talked about a lot in the past almost half hour. Actually, it's exactly half hour. What am I supposed to get out of this sermon? Well, the general question is, do you love God for who He is? or for what he can give you. I want you to honestly, not just, oh, well, he said think about, no. I want you to honestly think about it. I want you to chew on this thing. If you need to hear it again, we're videotaping it. I think we're recording it too. I will get you a copy. You, this week, think about it, chew on it, pray about it, seek counsel. If your answer is yes, that's great. Walk on with the Lord. Keep walking that path. But if you have any doubt in your mind, there are people here who can pray for you. If you want me to pray for you, I will give you my phone number at the end of the service. Call me. We will pray. We will meet up. We will pray. We will seek God. Because in the time that we're living in, there can't be an in-between. It can't happen anymore. God dealt with me about some things and he said, you're done. You're done. No more. You're done. I need you to be all in or all out. You can't be 3/4 of the way in and you just step your foot out and expect me to out of that. No, I need you all completely in. I need you to not rely on the belief. Because you've known me since you were born. But I need you to lean on who I am. Who the God that you serve. Not just on the good stuff, but on the bad stuff too. I challenge you. I don't beg you. I challenge you this week. Think about it. Because when you think about me at the answer you want, your mind will open up to so many new things, and God will be able to speak to you because you're actually listening to what He's saying, and you're willing to. Listening is an act of prophecy. You have to hear it, decipher it, take in what you need. Because you're willing to listen. And once you're willing to listen, He can work with you. He can work through you.